Hey guys, my name is Sid. Welcome to another vlog. So Benq just sent me this brand new portable projector. This is called the GS2. As you can see, it's a super compact projector, but it has some pretty interesting specs and I wanted to test it out today. I'm gonna hook up my gaming console, check it out and see how cool this thing is. Should be fun. So I'm gonna put this up on a tripod, I think, because I don't really have space to try it out. So I'm gonna put it above my 60-inch TV over here. And let's check out how this thing compares to a TV. This thing is pretty decently priced, by the way. It's about $600 or so. For a high quality portable projector like this, it's not bad at all. It's almost the same price as buying like a 60-inch TV. So let's check out how this thing does. This is the problem with buying like cheap aftermarket Manfrotto plates. Sometimes they get stuck. Buy the originals if you can. By the way, if you guys are looking for a tripod, this is the Manfrotto B-Free 2. Probably one of the best tripods you can buy out there for like home use. It's not super heavy duty, but it's super light. You can carry it anywhere. And that's something you really want in a good tripod. So if you guys are looking for a good one, I would recommend go for the Manfrotto. And it's got this like video head on it as well. I like this tripod quite a bit. Oh, this thing has a tiltable head, okay. I thought it was loose, but it's actually supposed to be like that. Now this thing is supposed to auto-calibrate, and it is auto-calibrating now. Okay guys, here you should be able to see how the setup process is like. Yeah, so here you can see it compared to my 60-inch TV. It's roughly the same size. I'd say it's more like a 65-inch TV from this distance. But I think if you push it further back, it would look even bigger. You guys see how that auto-calibrates? So like as soon as you move it, the projector senses it and it'll automatically adjust. Now, even though I have this thing at an angle over here, it's compensating for that. It's called keystoning. So the projector will automatically shift the angle so that it straightens up. Looks pretty cool. Now it is pretty bright in here. Let me just put off the lights real quick and let's see how this looks. That actually looks really good. Now I still have my video light on over here so that you guys can see me. But even with this much light, I think it looks great. Not quite as bright as a full-fledged TV, but let me just set up the Wi-Fi on this thing and we'll have a look. So the projector does have some buttons on the top of it, but they also give you this remote in the box. I did have to bring the projector a little bit closer for it to look like super crisp. And I would say now it's looking like absolutely fantastic, just like a TV. I'm about 5 to 6 feet away from the wall and I'm getting like a 60-inch projection, which is pretty good, especially considering the size of this thing. I mean, this thing is a little bit bigger than my hand. So I'm gonna try and push the limits and see if we can get a bigger image than this. Maybe if I put off all the lights, we'll see a bit bigger image. And by the way, if you see some flickering on the screen, that's just because of the camera. In real life, it looks perfect. Let's really quick play a vlog of mine. I'm going to play the last vlog and see how it looks on this thing. Now this thing does support AirPlay, and I'm going to put my mic as close to the speaker over here and I'll tell you how good the speakers are, because this does have an inbuilt Bluetooth speaker as well. And you can use it just as an audio device if you like, just for the speakers. So that's pretty cool. You can see as soon as I joined the Wi-Fi, the Benq is showing up on AirPlay, which is awesome. So let's just go ahead and test it out. So I'm going to put off all the lights in here and let's see what it looks like. It serves two purposes. One is like you can hold. The picture quality is quite fantastic actually, considering how small this projector is. Quality of it is quite similar to the PuppyCube projector that I did a video about. I'll leave the link up here. That projector is insane. It's also a touchscreen Android tablet. But it's a lot more expensive than this. That costs close to like $900. This is about $600. So you're getting similar image quality minus all the Android Touch features in this projector. The sound quality I thought was all right. It's only at the back of the projector, so you have to be sitting behind the projector if you want that sound. You can't have the projector behind you. You probably won't be able to hear it too well. But now let's compare what this 60-inch projection looks like compared to this. I'm going to play the same video on both and we can see them back and forth. So I'm like super impressed by what this projector can do when it's dark. When there's a little bit of light, it looks a little bit washed out. So I would say it's good. Even compared to an LED TV down here, the LED is definitely a bit brighter. I feel there's a better contrast ratio in the projection screen for some reason. LED TVs aren't very good at contrast. Now let's see what it looks like when I push this all the way back and make this closer to like a 75-inch screen and see if it's still any good. With the lights off, I'm getting like almost an 80-inch screen and it's definitely acceptable. I'd say the app or the remote is a must because it's just such a pain to press the buttons on top of this projector. I don't know if you've heard of The Boys on Amazon Prime. I just watched episode 5 before filming this. Absolutely amazing TV show. You guys should go check it out. AirPlay is being a little bit finicky. I'm rebooting the device. At least it boots up pretty quick. Now let's try playing The Boys. I think it's just Amazon that's crashing. Okay, something about the AirPlay in Amazon Prime is crashing the projector, so I have to reboot it once it happens. So I'm just going to try another app now. It might be because I need to update the software, so let's do that. Alright guys, as this thing is updating, let me just tell you some of the cool specs this thing has. This is probably the best portable projector you can get right now. It is splash proof and it is drop proof. This thing will actually take a beating and should survive. It's got an automatic autofocus system, so as soon as you turn it on, it should adjust the autofocus and the keystoning to make sure you have a clear and straight image. It's got an automatic light sensor, so as soon as it detects something in front of the image, it's going to dim the light so it doesn't hurt your eyes. It's got an auto brightness system, so it should detect that amount of light you have in your room and adjust the brightness to save battery life. It's got this cool Bluetooth speaker system, as I was saying, so you can actually use this as a Bluetooth speaker. It won't turn the front projector on. Just use the speakers for audio. It's got HDMI support. You can plug in any kind of HDMI device into this, including a gaming console or whatever you like. It's got USB-C support as well. It's nice and modern in that way. It's got 500 nits of brightness, so that's pretty good for a really small portable projector like this one. It's got this really cool magnetic charging port at the back, kind of like the old MacBooks used to have. If like kids are playing with it and they pull it out, it's not going to pull the whole projector with it. Its resolution is about 720p, so you're not going to get 1080p out of this thing. But honestly, even at almost 80 inches, it's possible. You're not really going to be able to tell that you're not getting the full 1080p. Of course, it doesn't look as good as 4K, but it's not bad. And at like 60 inches, it's perfect. It looks just like 1080p. Just on battery, this thing's gonna last you for about 3 hours. So that should be just about enough to complete your whole movie experience. It's finally updated, so let's go check it out. Okay, it's still not working with Amazon Prime. And now I don't know whether it's a problem with the projector or iOS 14 or Amazon Prime app. I'm guessing it's the Amazon Prime app or iOS 14. I don't think it's a problem with the projector because YouTube seems to be working fine, but somehow the Amazon Prime is just crashing the whole AirPlay system on the projector. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Let's check out how some Xbox games look on this. The speakers, I would say, are a bit of a weak point of this projector. It doesn't sound that rich, especially for playing video games. Okay, gaming on this thing is actually not bad. Input latency is pretty good. All right, guys, so in conclusion, this is probably one of the best portable projectors on the market right now. Its size, its durability, the quality of the image that you get out of it. I did find the speakers a little bit lacking, but other than that, it's got pretty much everything you want. It's got the HDMI port. It's got all the smart features. But let's get to the title of this video. Is it really worth getting a portable projector like this? I think it really depends on your use case. Like, is this better than buying your off-the-shelf TV? Probably not. You're probably gonna have a better experience with a 60-inch TV than this thing. But this definitely gives you the added benefit of portability and also possibly getting a bigger image. Probably saw in the earlier parts of this video, I was getting almost an 80-inch image that was very usable from this projector. So that's something to think about. If you really like the size and you don't mind 720p, then this is something that's really cool. The other good thing about it is it's excellent for something like presentations and meetings and, you know, more like business related activities. If it's pitch black, then the projector looks excellent. But in most of the situations, you'd probably want a TV. Anyway, guys, that's my quick look and thoughts about the Benq GS2 projector. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to watch more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.